I just made an irresponsible financial decision. I bought a second-hand electric scooter for my friend because he offered me a good price. And I always kinda wanted one, simply because they're fun to ride. Unfortunately, the scooter did not work. It has a flat tire and it has a shitty battery. And I know that because the light on the battery should be blue. And this is not blue. I did some research and the first thing we did was cut open the battery. Simply because there should be a button which should like reset the battery. I guess, I'm not an electrician. But my dad basically is an electrician, so massive shout out to my dad for putting up with this shit and helping me throughout this entire project. It took us a while to find that button. We tried just pressing it, then we tried like different patterns, like pressing it twice, thrice, even 5 times and like 10 times. Even like push and holding it for minutes on end. The lights didn't change, the measurements didn't change. It still didn't work. Then we stripped the entire battery and measured individual cells. And after that we were able to tell that one cell is just not functional. And also the BMS, the battery management system, is most likely broken because it didn't reset with the button. So the current plan was basically to try and get out the BMS and then to try and charge the battery with a car battery. In order to do that, I had to get rid of this resin on the sides of the BMS. It took me like 2 hours, and after I was finally able to move the BMS freely, then my dad tried to pull out the BMS and accidentally he snapped the cable. Unfortunately, I don't have a good shot of the battery after the cable ripped because I was kind of depressed. And also I was thinking of scrapping this video and this entire project. At this point in time, I didn't think it was really worth to buy a new battery. And in the meantime that I'm not gonna buy the battery, me and my dad decided to try and swap out the tires. Because we didn't have anything to lose. If we fucked it up, it was already fucked up. So yeah, nothing can go wrong. Disassembling the scooter so we can get to the wheel was pretty easy. Well, aside from this one screw, that one was screwed on properly with some proper fucking glue. It was ungodly hard to remove the fucking tire, so we decided to cut through it. We tried to put the new tire on, but it didn't work. How do I say this? I gave up. You know, sometimes you can find the beauty in the simplicity of things. And you can settle for less and maybe even for cheaper. This is my rundown piece of shit old scooter for kids. This is gonna be my daily driver. All that said, I wanna pimp this thing out. I spent the rest of the day cleaning it off. The stickers were really satisfying. And some were incredibly annoying. I used a mixture of alcohol, soap and spit to try and clean it off, and I don't think the results were worth it. I also got rid of one rattling piece in the handlebar. And finally I repainted the wheels, which is like the first really successful thing of this video. And I wanted to end the video here, because it was not worth to buy a new battery, and the mechanical scooter is perfectly fine. Like, I don't really need the electric stuff. It's here. Yep, I bought the fucking battery. Nice. Everything checked out, so I closed the scooter, and finally it was ready to go for a spin. The camera doesn't really translate the speed very well, but it definitely is fun to ride.